or here's what I'm going to do for you. I am going to give you guys a quick rundown of the junction system. This is my, so right here, this is my save file from streams, but I'm just going to give you guys like a quick rundown. I haven't done anything with this. This is not my personal save. This is my stream save, but I want to go over it while I'm still like early like game. We're still like within this one in this particular section. So let me go over the junction system for you guys really quick. All right, you're going to go into your junction. Pick any character you want. We're just going to pick Squall for this example. This is your junction window. Okay, this is your junction window. This is where you're going to set everything up. So the parts that are grayed out are HP, vitality, and like spirit here. So in order to unlock those, you need to have your GF learn the ability to unlock those, right? So all these abilities are grayed out. HP, vitality, spirit, like luck, hit rate, evasion, speed. We have the elemental defense, like elemental J, and then we have elemental status. We're not gonna get too deep into that. But in order to unlock these grayed out parts, you need your GF to unlock that particular ability. So Ifrit is the one that does like all that extra shit, right? So we're gonna go to learn. These are what you need your GF to learn. So Ifrit is all like strength and HP and stuff like that. Okay. So with that being said, since Ifrit is all that, you want them to pick this ability. So in order for you to get that HP ability ungrayed out and in the white, you need to learn this ability first. So you need to kind of do a little bit of like, you have to get into some fights in this game. It is not useful for you to level up, if that makes sense. So it's not like other games where the stronger you level up, like the enemies don't necessarily scale with you. They scale like per area. So if you're level 99 and you go all the way back to the beginning, then those enemies, you're gonna kill them in like one hit. No, that is not the case with this game. The enemies scale with you. So once you get to a certain party average, the enemy level is gonna go up. So you are not to be grinding out, right? You're not to be grounding out levels. What you want to do is use the junction system to basically start hitting that damage limit. You want 9,099 damage, you can hit that with the junction system. And you can barely level up, if that's the case. Like, you can barely level up. Meaning, by the end of the game, you could be level 45 and you will be okay. You'll be just fine. If you want to be a completionist though, and you want to 99 full max everybody out, cool, that's like cool. But if you're just playing this game for like the first time, or just like a filthy casual, you can be okay being at like level 45 by the end of the game, as long as you have high ranking spells in your junction system, like in your like slots, right? So we got that out the way. If in order for you to unlock certain statuses, you need your GF to learn, the status you want to unlock. All right, cool. We're gonna get out of here and go to magic. All right, we can pick, let's just pick Squall for example. All right, so magic is really important, and it's not for attacking. It doesn't matter which one you got, it doesn't matter. Think of these like percentages. Okay, so percentages. You know, you got fire, and fire go, right? So because you have those three magic tiers, you know, fire is basic, fire is medium, and then you like got fire go, which is like maxed out. The amount of spells you have determine the strength of like that junction. You want to stock up on magic, meaning it's better to have 100 of a magic and junction it versus having, let's say, 6. So blizzard is 6. So it's better to it's better to junction the highest percentage, right? So if we're thinking about like 1% to 100, like 1% to 100, so it's better to have 43% of thunder versus having a 6% of blizzard, right? Now if you have 100%, if you have 100 of, like if you have 100% of a spell and you start using it, you're taking it out by a percentage. So you're weakening, not only like you're weakening the like junction you have. So I have this junction to, I don't know what the hell I got this junction to. So for example, right now I have protect junction to my strength. It is better for me to have fire junctioned than protect. Now I have more of fire, right? Which is fine, right? I have 63% fire, but I have 58% of protect. But why is fire why is fire more for my strength than protect? Protect is a defensive spell. It's not gonna pull much power. Like it's not gonna put that much power on the strength stat. So you want to put fire in this slot. So you want to pull slot, like for example, you want to pull fire up out of here. You want to pull fire up out of here. Pull protect up out of here. Right? So strength 17. You see how each magic spell affects a stat. Protect is okay, it's cute, but it's a defensive spell, period, point blank. It's not gonna give you the max amount of strength possible. Does that make sense to you? Even though we have a lot of it, we have 58% of the spell, to go into the strength stat, and it'll give us 20. Like it'll give us a 20 right here. We put fire there. Fire is an offensive, aggressive spell, and we have 63% of it. So it's not even the fact that we have more of it, right? It's not even the fact that we have more. It's the fact that it's more like powerful. So let's, for example, I have 58% fire. So let me exchange some of that off. So let's give some of this fire to Renoa. Let's put them the same. So let's go back to the junction. Magic. See what I mean? So we have 58% of fire and 58% of protect. That is the difference the spells can make in your junctioning system. And this is all just early game magic. I haven't went around doing any draws or anything like that. I haven't done the most yet. So we have 58% of protect. We have 58 protects. We have 58 fires. Because fire is an aggressive spell, it is an offensive spell. It's gonna give us more to our strength stat than protect will, right? Because I will put protect, right? Probably here. I'll put protect here, or I will probably put it in vitality. Now let's talk about this. I don't have this like unlocked yet, but I will put protect here, or if I had Esena, I will put there. I'll put that there instead. I'll put that there instead. So with that being said, this is how significant, even if you have the same amount, of a spell, the type of spell matters depending on what stat you're going to junction it to. You want all your offensive spells on a strength stat. You want the you want the most powerful tier of that magic in that particular stat, and you want it at 100%. So you will have to grind out some draws to get it at 100. Like I will put fire at 100. So okay, so I have Renoa has some fire. So what we're gonna do, exchange. We're gonna, who else might have fire in their stuff? Alright, So I think Swallow's the only person that has it. Give all. We have 89. Alright, let's go. 89. Let's see what it looks like now that we're almost at 100. Junction. Magic. 25. 25 for the strength stat. And it's almost at 100. So we can say that at 100% it'll probably be close to 30. So, and I'm talking in percentages just so I can let you know, like, you want that particular spell maxed out in your stock, but you're not going to use the spells. You're not going to use them. Don't use them. You want to use them to strengthen your stats, not for use. All right. So we have, I have my notes right here. I love this game to fucking death. So I had some notes. Anybody that is like in love with this game, they got notes. And if you want to help out, put them in the comments. We're all in this together. Okay. This game came out before I was even a thought. I'm serious. I was born in '94. This game came out. I don't even remember. I wasn't even old enough to play this game when it came out. Okay. My brother has this game, and he still don't really understand this game to this very day. So I'm gonna explain the stats to you guys. We have HP. So this is pretty obvious, right? It's your hit points. This is how much you get. What you're gonna do is junction your cures, like your recovery magic here, your cures, your full lives, your curagas. You want to junction those to that particular stat, okay? And this will help you. This actually kind of help you when you want to go into crisis, like critical. So like that yellow portion, and start doing your limit break, so you won't get like one-shotted, basically. Okay. So instead of your yellow being like 100 HP, let's say your HP is 9,099. I think when you hit the yellow, you'll be in like maybe 2,000 or something, like 3,000, somewhere around there. And you'll be able to pull your junctions off faster. Now, if you want to be in crisis, now, hey, whatever, right? But these are your hit points. You junction your recovery magic to there. We got your strength stat. This is just your regular attack power. The weapons matter. The weapons help, but for this strength stat, you want to make sure you want to put powerful, aggressive spells here. So you want to put like tornado or something like there, or you can even put triple in there. Actually, you can put triple there, and just because it like pretty much, I'm assuming the logic behind it is that you're maxing out, like you're tripling that strength. So the amount of triples you have, like it's a high tier spell. So I guess if you have like a super high tier spell that triples the amount of times you cast a spell, it can go in the strength stat. You can also put, you can put Ultima in all these, and you're pretty much golden, honestly. Ultima is the most powerful spell in this game. So you can do Aura and Meltdown for their strength stat. Now let's do Vitality. This is your defense. Okay, this is your defense. All right, so you want to put Protect here. This is where you would put like Protect. So you'll put protect what is it, let's see, Protect, Quake, Meltdown, and Ultima. No, I got Meteor down for the strength stat. My bad. You can put Meteor in the strength stat. Vitality, you can put Meltdown there. So this is your defense stat. Vitality is your defense stat. Now let's do your magic stat. So your magic stat, this is your draw power and stuff. Like this is your draw power, this is your magic. This is how heavy your magic stuff hits, or how much you can draw from enemy. So you can put Holy, Ultima can go in all these. You can put what is it? Flare can go here. Meteor can also go here. Like those high tier spells can go there. You can do double or triple. You can do double or triple. Those are good ones. Alright. Now we got Spirit. This is your like magic defense. This is your magic defense, okay? So you can put pretty much like all your, what is it? Your like you can put Esuna there, you can put Shell, you can put Reflect, you can put like those magics that reduce magic damage. So those are the spells you can put there. I think you can put some other ones there. What is it? You can put like the recovery spells there. So you can also put Kiraga and like full life there and stuff like that. Kira, you can put that there. Now, speed stat. This is your ATB gauge. Speed stat. That gauge that boots up when you're fighting. This is your speed gauge. This is how fast it goes. So you can do anything that increases your speed. Haste is pretty much the only thing that can go there. Double or triple, and then of course Ultima. Evasion, obvious, right? You can put the stuff that goes in the strength stat. So you can put Tornado, Triple, Ultima there. Again, Ultima can go in all of them. So you can put Tornado or Triple there. Whatever that is, these are like the preferred junctions. Like if you got like the high tier magic, if you got the high tier magic, but these are just kind of like the categories. So you don't have, if you don't have Kiraga, like if you don't have Kiraga, or if you can't refine it right now, just put Cure there and you're fine. Okay, you're good. Like you're good. Points or your hit percentage, your accuracy, you can put Ultima, Triple, and we got luck. So these are your criticals. You don't really need to worry about luck, your luck stat. Put that down. You don't really need to worry about your luck stat. I'm be honest with you. Like especially like early game, the only thing you really need to worry about is this first half right here. If you can get this part, perfect. These are kind of like late game. So I would say this is kind of like late games. If you can get to this, cool. Like I wouldn't worry about it if you're still on disc 1 or 2. I would worry about it by disc 3 or 4. Late disc 2, you should be worried about stuff over here. Disc 1, early disc 2, you should be worrying about this stuff right here. Okay? Because by disc 3, you want all this stuff junction correctly. Because by disc 3, that's when you're getting like more of the open world, but like open world closer to end game. Because on the back half of like disc 3, you're already, I think, in Esther, or you're close to Esther. Like Renoa's like, you know, spoiler alert, Renoa's at your party by this point. And by the time you get to the point of no return on disc 3, yeah, I think by the time you get to the point of no return on disc 3, you are already how do I want to say, but you pretty much can finish everything. Like you can go to the island closest to heaven, hell, grind out your power for spells, level up if you want, the Deep Sea Research Center, finish the like the card quests, you know, the triple triad quests, things like that. The Queen of Cards quest, there you go. That's pretty much like, you know, you're pretty much cleaning up before the point of no return. But yeah, you don't really want to worry about like this half until at least like I would say the back half of this too. Personally, the back half of this too. Play how you want. I don't care. I usually don't start worrying about this half until like at least the half, like disc 2, like disc 2.5. So after the missile base thing. No, that's not half. Close to there. So with that being said, I want to basically just tell you that it's not, Final Fantasy is unique in a way that you do not have to use weaponry or armor, or you don't have to gain powerful spells to attack necessarily. It doesn't work like that. You junction this, you equip the magic, you don't equip the actual weaponry. Like you don't equip the actual weaponry, though you can make the weaponry, right? You can make the weaponry in game. You get their ultimate weapons, you're fucking golden. But it's not really necessary. You can still have base weapons and be okay, as long as your junction's good. If we're being totally honest, you don't need to level up all the way to 99 unless you're a completionist. You don't need to get all the Guardian Forces unless you want to. You know, it's not like that. So anything that I want to add For spells, for these stats, for health, if you're still on like disc 1, early disc 2, Cure and Cura are good. And then you want to do like Regen, Curaga, and stuff like that. And then like your high tier spells like Meteor and like Ultima and stuff like that. Like, those are the best magic. So the magics are like, you can do, for your strength stat, you can do Water, Fire, Blizzard, like the second tier of like the elements. You can, for vitality, you can do Protector, Cura. For magic attack, you can do, you know, double or any of the second tier magic, like Fire, Thunder, Blizzard, like those are good. For spirit, you can do Shell and Cura. For speed, haste. Haste, honestly, for speed, the entire game. And then end game, Ultima or triple or something. Or double, triple, I don't know. I would leave haste on there, honestly, because you can only equip one magic per slot, so choose wisely. You can't put Ultima on everything. I would put Ultima on strength and just YOLO, baby. Evasion, early game, you can do Arrow. Mid, like disc 2 or 3, you can do Tornado. And then, you know, Aura, triple, whatever, right? What is the accuracy? So the hit, double, triple mid game, and then triple Aura or Ultima. And then for luck, death. I like that one the most. I think people typically do Aura in that slot for luck. And then, you know, Ultima and stuff. So it to explain it like this, basically junction your HP first so you don't, like, you stop dying. You want to just die slower. Early game, you just want to die slower. You just want more time, basically. You just want more time. So junction to your hit first, and then your HP first, strength second, and then vitality or spirit, and then everything else by like this too. Let's see, anything else I want to tell you guys on here? No, not really, without going super into detail. I just wanted to get the basics to you guys. I know this is a little long. Hopefully I didn't jump around too much. I'm not gonna really do any cuts or anything like that in particular, but I just kind of wanted to give you guys the basics. Like, this is my little, y'all can't see that, can y'all? Like, I just wanted to give y'all like the basics of like my stuff. Like, can y'all see that? Like, this is how I got it. Like, okay, this is in my Samsung notes. So I hope this helps. I mean, you tell me if you guys have any suggestions, if you want me to explain more about like the magic and stuff like that, if you want me to give you more examples, if you want me to go into like other details. Like, I have like a lot of stuff here. I got like the actual like the spell types in my Google Notes. I got like the elemental like attack and statuses, like which guardian forces like should learn what abilities first. Like, I got like a lot of stuff to share, and I can make it really simple. Honestly, I can make it pretty simple. And if you guys want to go into the comments and help each other out, help me out. If I miss anything, by all means, we're all vibes here, friends. So let me know, do you want more? If this helped you, leave a like, comment, hit the notification bar down below, and subscribe to me if this helped. I do a lot of pretty much fucking fun things. Final Fantasy, visual novels. Like, the next game that I plan on playing is Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. That is my favorite game, and we're still going to continue with the Final Fantasy series. So with that being said, I love you guys so much. Thank you for clocking into the night shift. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bar so that you don't miss any shenanigans from me. And with that being said, if this helped, leave a comment down below. Bye guys. Bye.